massive high ram intake sticking out the front. If you saw this rolling in traffic, are you trying it? Leave a comment down below. Just some beautiful, beautiful cars, man, and then a few more over here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and it is the same day as the Cars and Coffee Mooresville show. However, there is another car meet that I don't even think they advertise it. I've passed by it a few times. It's on Falls of Noose Road in Raleigh. Never got the chance to actually come over here and check it out, but not only are there some cars that were at the Mooresville car show, there's also some cars that we didn't get the chance to see, like the infamous bloody Hellcat Red Eye that we end up seeing at just about all the Mooresville shows. He wasn't here today. For all my Hellcat and even supercar owners, let me know if you guys saw this in traffic. My boy rolling down the highway with not only the as meaty as you can get beefy boys on the back with the parachute. If you saw this rolling in traffic, are you trying it? Leave a comment down below. Let me know, any of you guys, whether you got the Honda Accord, whether you got a Hellcat, whether you got a supercar, hypercar, let me know, are you trying, my boy? You see him rolling out in the wild. You're gonna see if you can pull on him on the highway. Of course, over here we do have a GT500 and an R35. Now this one right here has some beefy. Got a 370Z leaving, sorry guys. Got some beefy tires on them. Now, you know, these are all-wheel drive, so I think just about everybody in Raleigh is not stock, because then the Mustang has bead locks on the back of his, but I can't keep my eyes off the Hellcat, guys. Hellcat Red Eye looks pretty freaking dope. Of course, we got a few Subies, a Hellcat. This one right here looks pretty stock. We may have seen him at the Mooresville show. I'm not entirely sure, but he does look pretty stock. And then this color shifting McLaren 765 LT. This thing is dope. And I think that a girl might own it, because it does say her 765 LT. So I think it might be owned by a girl, man. Nevertheless, that's a freaking nice color. Of course, up here close to the building, and the name of this place, La Buena Vida. They hold this, I'm guessing, every Cars and Coffee at Mooresville. After every Cars and Coffee at Mooresville show, they host this where guys just pull up. I didn't know anything about it. We do have the ZR1 that we saw at the show from earlier. Of course, you see the carbon headlights, a few Lambos, and I believe these are the same white and black Aventadors that we saw before at the show as well. But today at this particular show, you can see they do have the doors up. Then you see them Lambo doors, buddy, and we get the opportunity to look at the interior on not only the Huracan but on the Aventador as well. Now, I recently did a review on a Ultimae, so if you haven't, go check that review out down in my videos. I think you guys will love it, especially we get to take a look at the entire Lamborghini as a whole. We do have an STO right here, finished in a beautiful, almost like Jolly Rancher green. That color is freaking sick. Then, of course, coming to the back, coming in front first, we do have some race type seats. My boy did go ahead and put a harness in there. Got a few carbon bits on the spoiler, on the intake. Just some beautiful cars, man. And then a few more over here. A few Supras. This one right here, probably the most intriguing of all of them, with the massive wing on the back. The nice sort of, good gracious, buddy, somebody dying over there? We got the nice front splitter on the front as well. Looks like he may have actually had a little bit chipped off of it there too, buddy. Ouch, this gotta hurt. I can't imagine that it was cheap. We got another M4 Comp, and I'm starting to like these more and more. The more that I see them, the more that I like them. Absolutely beautiful cars. And the green on this one, seems like I remember seeing this one at the Carolina Exotics. We do have this Supra does have a few carbon bits. It got this sort of carbon quarter fender section right here. Of course, the little fake air intake over there. A few carbon pieces on the mirrors and the A-pillars. And then, of course, gotta have the engine bay all mocked up. Here are the single cab F-150s like I talked about. Let me know y'all's opinions. You see, they do have V-locks on them. Do have some beefy tires. So let me know your opinions on those. This Hellcat right here is actually pulling out. Sounds pretty freaking good, buddy. Sounds pretty freaking good. He's got the slicks up there. We got that Camaro, that sinister Camaro pulling in. And we got the Viper leaving. Looks like I came here just in time to get a few things coming in, a few things coming out, buddy. That sounds ridiculous. Let's follow this Camaro real quick, guys. That thing sounds ridiculous. Of course, we do have another R35. Love the wrap on this one. It's hard to hear anything because that Camaro is loud. Coming over here, we do have a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. These, in my personal opinion, are some absolutely beautiful cars. A few more single cab 5.0 F-150s. And then, of course, gotta have the midnight purple R34 GTR. And one thing I think that we should all appreciate, guys, is how lowered this truck is. But most people, I know in the comments, y'all gonna be hating on him. Let my boy do what he do, man. But this truck has absolutely no real truck capabilities. We do have this beautiful purple McLaren. Thing looks absolutely insane. Somebody must be drunk. I don't know what's going on here. Beautiful specs on these too, man. Very tastefully spec'd out. I think this is a California. We do have a convertible R8. Of course, this is one of the later gens with the full front face restyle. We do have a GT3, and when you look at the old GT3 and the new GT3, guys, this one right here being the White Sox RS edition, I don't think it's any comparison. The new GT3 RS is a lot more beautiful. I don't know about performance numbers, but as far as looks go, a lot more tasteful, in my opinion, than the older ones. Of course, coming over here, we do have the R8 with the blue pinstripes that we normally see at all the shows. And then this GT350R, I mean, it is really hard for me to get my eyes off of this one, guys, just because these are so rare. I'm not sure about numbers. I'm not sure about how many were made, but I'm going off of how many that I see, not only in the wild, so to speak, but also at shows. These things are just rare, guys. You just don't see these GT350Rs all that much. Look at the rear. I don't know if these, I think these are factory rims. And I gotta say, Ford did an absolutely hell of a job on the offset. Pokes out just a little bit, gives it just the right tasteful look to it. I love that, man. Then we do have a BMW over here. This one is a M3. I'm still not familiar with all the different M models and everything, guys, so give me a break. But nonetheless, beautiful car, especially the color on it. Got the Whipple F-150 leaving. That thing can get down, bro. What's the name of that dude? Don Tracy. He has a Whipple F-150, and he races all the time in quote-unquote Mexico. But these things are fast. I wonder if they have any actual truck capabilities. I'd imagine if you lifted it up a little bit, put some regular type tires on them, I'd imagine that they probably would make pretty good trucks, even with the more so performance focused style. Coming over here, we do have a Holden, also known as a Chevy SS. Of course, this does have the LS3 in it. Love the spec on it. And then, of course, another Hellcat, this one finished in green. And guys, let me know what you think about this Alfa Romeo right here. It's a very unique car. I'm not sure about what the model name of it is. I know this is Alfa Romeo, but I think these are some pretty cool cars. I don't know how the performance is on them. I can imagine they look like they're kind of like based off of the Lotus chassis. So I can imagine it probably doesn't have an absolutely massive power plant or anything like that. But with it being a small car, I'd assume this thing probably goes like a little go-kart. And then of course we do have the beautiful Mustang. Absolutely gorgeous. Not sure what year this is. I think it's more of a custom build, but I'm not sure what the base year on this is. A few more highlights, guys. We do have this slammed 5.0 right next to this wide body Aston Martin. I love the carbon. Now I don't think this is a wrap. I think these might be actual carbon panels. Actually, the roof might be a wrap. But as far as everything else, really tasteful. Love how wide this thing sits. It looks absolutely sinister. And then of course, like I said, the slammed Mustang. Probably barely fit 2 fingers under there. Over here, guys, we do have that same infamous Camaro with the massive high ram intake sticking out the front. Are you trying this guy? Same thing with the Mustang over there. Let me know if you guys are trying him, if you see him on the highway. And then this wide body, I'm not sure what this is. It looks like it could be a Honda. Color is a very interesting choice on this one. Now off over here in the shadows, guys, we do have a few JDM Legends lined up. Of course, we do have your more affordable Ricer boys or JDM boys in the back with a few 350Zs. We do have one G37, but then up here at the front, we got a few GTRs. Very lovely cars. This white one we may have seen beside the midnight purple one that we saw over there. I absolutely love these GTRs, man. Absolutely love them. And then this one right here, my boy's cammed out to no end. This GTR right here got a little bit of extra additions with the canards. I don't think these are factory, so he may have had to drill some holes into the body, but hey, you got the balls to do it, go ahead, fam. But just like that, guys, that is a wrap. If you missed the Cars and Coffee from the last video, I don't know, I'm probably gonna post the Cars and Coffee video before I post this one. If you missed it, make sure that you go back, check it out. Some flybys, some insane cars, some insane bikes especially. Make sure that you go back, check it out. Just like that, guys, I hope that you liked the content. If you did, make sure that you go down below, like, comment, and subscribe. Just like that, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.